Brum 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 come, 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 brum 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 come. Brum brum come, brum 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 come.
For Johnny. Do not despair, for Johnny head in air. His sleep as sound as Johnny underground. Stretch out no shroud for Johnny in the cloud, and keep your tears for him in after years. Better by far for Johnny and the bright star, and keep your head and see his children fed.
1947 to 1950. Well, that's my friend, and we started cycling when we was at senior school, and then we bought rally cycles, and at the age of 15 we joined the cycling club, and there's me other friends, that's Jimmy Sturdy, that's me, it's Gerald Mccarty, that's Jimmy, that's Peter Richmond, and that's me, and that was a team that we raced. There's photographs there of out on the road in one of our races. That's at the start, and you can see the equipment we had on the road. We changed the 26-inch wheels to 27-inch wheels and tubular tyres, and we changed the put in the speeds. There was two cranks and 4 sprockets, so we got 8 gears there, and we changed it. Of course, there it shows the feeding bottles as well, that we had all the that's me on coming through on one of the races, showing them, and that's me coming through the finishing lines. Well, the start of it, you can see the crowd all from the start of it, and this is actually in Nuneaton, but I've got a list of circuits which I'll show you later on. But the main thing is that you've got the start of the race. This is like the start where we started, and you get the crowds cheering you off, and then you disappear into the countryside or where it is. Got the whirring of the tyres, because you've got as a bunch or a peloton there leading, so if you can get to the front you've got the chance of winning. They're not as a struggle. So your main thing is just the sound of the tyre, the whirring of the tyres, and then the changing of the gears. And the breathing, of course. Yes, of course, as you get, it's all right on the flat, but when you get to hilly side, because most circuits it can incorporate a hill climb. So this is the one I managed to save, the Licky Rock, and this is the team there. You see, that's the team that we had at the time. That's Cedric, Jimmy, myself and Ron Feeney, and this is the last race we did actually in June 1950, and it's all from it's run by British League of Racing Cyclists, so all the information's there, and we belong to the Olympic that was the prize in money then, those times, you can see. You wouldn't buy a pint now. And then when you're coming up to the finish, that's when you get the crowd clapping and cheering you on to get to the finish. And that's and the circuit was, you start at Longbridge, down down the Bristol Road, down to the Lickies, up the Lickies, and then back down to Stonebridge, and it was the course was there. It's a 68 mile. Actually, Jim was one. I came second because he's the best sprinter. I wasn't a good. I could climb hills, but I wasn't good at sprinting. So be it, Jim won. And that's one I saved. We used to do time trials as well. So you'd be up to 25 mile was the time you do time trials in, and that's when you're on your own and you're allowed on you go off from the start in 1 minute intervals, and of course you're on your own, and that's when you hear the drums of the tyres and the force of the pedals, and you say the breathing. That's a list of the courses that we raced on during that time. And that's a map showing in some of the courses that we raced on in the and now this is the one that is on the that's the one in the look at the Lickies, and we started off from there, the Bristol Road, down to Lickies, up the Licky Hills, and then back down to Sunbridge, and that's the circuit. And then the finishing line was in along the Bristol Road at the school entrance there. But we used to remember that we used to race all over the Midlands, up as far as Baslow in the Peak District, out to Nuneaton. So we'd travel probably 40 or 50 miles before we started the race.